Neuropathy, the side effects of chemotherapy, our journey. Hello, y'all. I'm Dianna, Brianne. I don't give advice, suggestions, information, recommendations. I do share with you my perspective on different topics. I hope you like, share, subscribe. All 5 channel names are pinned to the top of the comment section or description box below, and all 5 channels have new and fresh and different content. Neuropathy. As you all know, I don't give information, suggestions, advice, or anything like that. I just share with you our perspective or our journey. As many of you know, my husband went through a cancer diagnosis 7 months ago, and then he had to begin immediate massive doses of chemotherapy. From my understanding, everyone's chemotherapy can be different. Everyone's solutions, everyone's diagnosis, it can all be different. And I'm just sharing with you our journey and what happened to my husband and what happened to us. As a family, we journeyed this journey together with my husband, and it was a very, very challenging and difficult journey. For some people, it's not so challenging. For others, it can even possibly be more challenging. And so we went this cancer journey. And most recently, the biggest side effect to this journey that he has had has been what is called neuropathy. He had a very I don't know what you want to call it, a big stage of lymphoma. He had lymphoma masses, and the main lymphoma mass set near his, in his chest. And so they couldn't operate, they couldn't do anything but chemotherapy, they couldn't even do radiation. And once he completed the many, many weeks of chemo, it was, I believe from my understanding, it was reduced about 25%. We then, with the doctor's permission, and we've done the whole Western medical professional journey, well, to the best that we could, to the best that was advised to us to do. And beyond that, they really couldn't do any more at this time. So we went holistic with the permission of his doctors, and of course, we eat extremely healthy. We created what we call our own version of an anti-cancer diet, something that we created for ourselves. And I've talked about that in other videos, and things that we've eliminated, things that we've added to our diets, although we live a very healthy lifestyle and always have. But cancer doesn't necessarily care whether you've lived a healthy lifestyle or not. But I do believe that when you live a healthy lifestyle, it can make you more resilient and can help you to rebound and help fight cancer so much better. And so that's what we're doing. And I've talked about that in other videos, so I'm not going to go and repeat, how we're doing it, what we're doing. And remember, everyone's different, so what works well for us may not work well for someone else, and vice versa. So we all have to find our own solution in our own ways. This video talks about neuropathy. From our understanding, the neuropathy came from the chemotherapy, and beyond him losing his hair and all the typical chemo side effects, this has been one that has actually become more pronounced after the chemotherapy was finished. He didn't so much have the neuropathy during the chemotherapy as much as he does now, and he's been off of chemotherapy about 3 months. Since we began the holistic part of this journey, for whatever reason, his tumors or masses have now been reduced about 75%. So he's doing really, really well. He's back to trying to run, exercise daily. He's got most of his energy back. His hair is growing back. He feels, really, really good. But the neuropathy has kind of been his most difficult and challenging thing to deal with. He's been recommended to specialists, so he'll be seeing specialists, and we're doing everything on our part so that he can get through this, in hopes that the neuropathy will go away and that the cancer will completely disappear. Whether it was the chemotherapy that did it, a combination of our holistic ways combined with the chemotherapy, we have no idea. All we care about is getting rid of the cancer and making those cancer cells healthy cells. And we believe that cancer cells are simply cells that used to be healthy that became sick for whatever reason. And so we just want him to be completely well, and he's doing amazing and wonderful. He's back to playing golf, he's back to exercising, and yet, you know, he'll tell me some days he feels like his feet feel like concrete. He's able to move around. You would never notice that there's anything, you know, physically different in how he feels, and yet often when he goes to run or even walk, sometimes he feels like he's picking up concrete. And he has a certain numbness, tingling in both his hands and his feet, and sometimes more difficulty in grasping things the right way with his hands. And so that has been a problem for him. And so we're hoping that over time this just disappears, whether it's through something the doctors can recommend, whether it's through something else, or whether it's just time, whether it's through our holistic measures, we don't know, but we're hoping that the neuropathy disappears. And from our understanding, that was directly caused from the kind of chemo that he received. Remember, there's all kinds of chemo out there, and different people get different doses and different kinds and for different lengths of time, but he did have massive doses of chemo, very, very large doses of chemo. So it's no wonder he has the side effect of neuropathy. And so that has been that is his biggest challenge right now. Otherwise, he's doing really amazing and really, really well with, just being healthy and getting back his life back. And one of the things we both said when we were going through this journey together is we just want our life back. We just want our life back, and we feel that we're getting it back, and we hope that we keep it back, and we just simply are enjoying our everyday life. And when it comes down to it, it's in the simplicity of life that most of life is lived, and in our everyday moments. And that's what we do. We live our lives in our everyday moments. And so, yeah, the neuropathy has been a problem. I don't know what the solution is at this point or anything. I'm just sharing our journey as we go. But otherwise, his hair is all growing back, and he's looking great and feeling like his old self again. And, he's very grateful for all the prayers and well wishes that people have sent. Okay? From my house to yours, may God bless you. I hope you like, share, subscribe. And I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.